Hey, this is Josh with Budget Mechanic. Before we get started, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe. Okay, today we're going to be working on this 2006 Kia Rio5, which is just the hatchback version of the Kia Rio. Going to have the same engine as well as a lot of your Hyundai accents. We're going to be replacing this, the Purge valve solenoid. When these go bad, you have a hard time starting your car after you fill up with gas, probably throws a check engine light, and so we are going to throw this new one in, fix the problem. Alright, so the solenoid is located right here on the back side of the throttle body, and so we're going to go in under this hose. You probably don't really need to take off this engine cover. I'm just going to do it to give myself a little bit more room, and it's only 4 10mm bolts. Whoever had this car before put on an aftermarket air filter, but if you've got the typical air box, you're just going to unclip the top of the air box, and this whole thing will come out. And pull out this hose here. I'm going to remove the whole thing from this metal tab. Just kind of pulls off here. You can see this electrical connector. It's got a tab on the back side here. Just gotta pinch it hard enough. Now we've just got another hose right here on the back side. There we go. Now I'm gonna actually pull this electrical connector off above, and I'm gonna work this thing up to where I can reach it a little better. There. We have our old and new valve. A properly functioning valve should only let air pass through one direction. So that is one way you can test your old one if you have a compressor or a vacuum pump, is blow air in either end and see if it goes through both ways. And then it's probably bad. Okay, one thing we have to do is remove this rubber hanger from the old and install it on the new. Get a screwdriver in there. And I'm just keeping in mind the orientation that the old one was at, like this, for when I put in the new guy. I'm going to kind of keep it in the same orientation. There we go. Okay, when putting the new one in, just keep in mind, don't get this reversed. The larger faced end is going to go to the left when you're standing in front of the car, and the side that you put the rubber on is going to go the opposite. Push our sensor in. Knock it back down. Okay, this hose. Plug on the bottom. Sensor on top. Replug that in. And again, if you have the air box like you should, it would just be clipping that lid back on and popping these 4 tabs up over the lip. Thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful. If so, please hit that subscribe button in the corner, and we'll see you next time.
Just say something, just make sure it's right. Action.